Hi, and welcome to Good News Friday. Mike Simon is here. I'm Joey Yarber. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by and spending some time with us. Why are you in the line? Why are you here to seek assistance? How may we serve you further? More than just giving someone a fish, teaching them how to fish. What does that look like? Outcomes. It looks like a current status, if you will, on the client, being able to measure success, lack of progress. How do we fix some of the situations that we have? I spoke today with a pastor from Florida, and he is interested in using Oasis Insight to be able to work from that type of perspective. What can we, as this church, do to get you to a place of self-sustainability? We want to take you out of the line. Why are you in the line? Let's get you what it is that you need ultimately to make your life fulfilled. Abundant living. You talk about this, Mike Simon. It's so important that we're not just, if you will, tracking tragedy. Our focus is on tracking transformation, setting up benchmark goals, working step by step, breath to breath. This is what it's all about. We are getting into the trenches now, and we're working some of these agencies. Mike, it's very fulfilling for us here at Simon Solutions because now we're solving some of the challenges.
Challenges are big out there, Joey. And as change is increasing and getting more complex, it really is knocking people off their feet, and they don't know how to move forward. But they still want to help, and they still want to make a difference. But realizing that maybe you need to think differently about how you do things, and technology may be a tool that may be something for you to explore, that it could be of value to you and also the others in your community. And I like the fact that, and I was taught this by Phil Duvall who wrote the book about getting ahead. And what was it? I was trying to name of the book. It's Getting Ahead in a Get Something World, in a Get By World or something.
In a Get By World, yes, sir. Yeah.
And Phil was teaching me about the difference between getting ahead and getting by. Getting by is more of, just give me a Band-Aid to put on the sore, but you don't give me anything to make sure that sore is completely healed. And at some point in time, I may have a scab I knock off and it's still there.
Absolutely.
And that's what's happening in a lot of social services. We only give people a chance just to get by, and that may be just simply called a handout. But that's not what helping agencies really want to do. They really do want to help people get a hand up to a better quality of life and a brighter future. What if your agency is unable to actually be all things to them in terms of the resources they need? Well, don't worry. Why don't you partner with the other people in your area? You'll find out that if all the helping agencies in the area would partner together, each doing what they do best, we can streamline a process that we like to call comprehensive coordinated care.
Yeah.
This is now possible. But you're not going to do that with a Rolodex that you have on your desk for helping agencies or a service directory that's been printed up and it's in its 9th edition and it's still 5 years old. You're going to have to do this through some trusting relationships and using technology that will enable you to increase your communication, your cooperation, your ability to collaborate. And fortunately, the tools that we have been using in communities, and by the way, it's over 2,000 cities that are now using our tools. These tools are proving to be most effective.
Well, the pastor, Mike, was blown away by what we could do with the outcomes feature. And then we showed him the assessments feature. And it was like, wow, this really is fascinating as to what innovation and technology can do, as to how that I see it personally here. I want to work with these agencies. We have people that are here on staff at this church that their goal is to work with some of these people that we're assisting here as they come into our church seeking assistance. We want to take them to the next step. And now he's going to be able to utilize CharityTracker and Oasis Insight to be able to accomplish that with the outcomes and the assessments feature, which is all about getting someone out of the line. Why are you in the line? Hey, you don't have a job. Well, let's work to see if we can get you a job. If there is a situation of challenge, a medication issue where, that maybe that someone's there for food, but they still don't have their medicine filled, Mike. There's still a prescription that they don't have that would really help them. It's diving in. It's getting to the root cause as to why someone is there in the line. They're challenged on a lot of different areas. And that is, of course, what we here at Charity Tracker see it as personal, as we innovation from technology perspective, bring in features like outcomes and assessments. Let's work with our individuals here that are in the line to get them out to a place of self-sustainability. It's fascinating where the conversations are leading, and there's a lot of faith-based organizations that are all about this and helping. And we really are excited to partner with so many out there that are doing this. We were talking about Phil Duvall and working, from that perspective of a poverty type focus. How do you get someone from that place of crisis to a place of self-sustainability? Mike, there's another aspect that I learned a lot from Phil on, and that is prison reentry. Being able to track, if you will, a person that's going back out into the population. And there's all kinds of agencies that's now set up their goal, prison reentry. We're speaking with a lot of them. The outcomes feature, again, coming along as a person is reacquainted, if you will, with life and getting a job and working to get them, if you will, into that place of self-sustainability out of a prison. And there's a lot of different things as to what we learn now from equipping someone with the processes, if you will. But being from an agency perspective, able to set up goals, that's gold. So the outcomes feature is being utilized by many, and there's a lot more that will be using it in the future because it's the right thing to do. It's all kinds of things that you can do with that particular feature. Hey, winter's coming. We know that a lot of people are going to be in the line. There's a lot of challenge with COVID that continues, a lot of social distancing rules that are being put into place. Parking lots is where a lot of the outreach is going. Hey, if you're a food pantry out there and you've been looking at a way of really getting your processes in order and expediting, if you will, the food giveaways, check out Oasis Insight and the barcode scanning client ID feature. This is really revolutionizing the way that we're doing things. Now, there's all kinds of different ways. Mike, we've been hearing from various people as to how that they're utilizing their processes, but the main thing is a respectful, if you will, work there with your clients, being able to get the food that's needed to them, but you're tracking your data still utilizing Oasis Insight. The barcode scanning feature, that really does continue to be a tremendous game changer for a lot of pantries out there. So, hey, give us a chance to talk with you about that. CollectiveCommunityImpact.com. That continues to evolve. The more that we hear, the more that we're able to put in there. And Mike and I are excited about something that we're working on right now as we're taking the information and knowledge that we have gathered through the years. And Mike has been a champion of this cause of being able to work together from a community type focus. How do we get everybody on the same page at the same time, Mike? Simon, how do we do that? What's our next steps here? I tell you what, brother, if we work on this and we figure this out, we're going to be imparting a tremendous amount of good knowledge. Wouldn't you say? I mean, this is just something that's very personal to Mike and myself. He, far more than I, has been championing this cause for several years, and we're diving in, and it's going to be available very soon, hopefully in time for Christmas. So we're very excited about that and a lot more things here at Simon Solutions. Always an honor to speak with everybody out there. We appreciate you. Thank you for allowing time for us here today. Have a great Friday, everyone. Take care.